Hello, fellow translators. So this is just a quick video. It's more of a PSA because I wanted to give this public service announcement about this sort of technology like HeyGen, and you'll see a lot of others. This is one of the main ones though. And what it does is it takes a certain video and automatically dubs it so that it sounds like you're speaking another language. They use AI or whatever they use, and so your lips are moving in the same way as the other language. So if you say something in English, say, then you ask it to say the same thing in German or in Spanish or whatever it might be, it'll do so and it'll look like you're actually speaking that language. Your lips will move in sync and everything like that. Now, I might do another video where I talk about all the issues that there are with this, and there are plenty of issues. Obviously, they make mistakes in translation. They don't understand any of the nuances. If you have issues with with terminology of a certain industry or field, it has issues. Also, there are a lot of issues with timing, and there have been instances and examples where, that it wasn't able to finish the end of a sentence just because certain languages are quicker than other ones. And there are also issues about the fact that they sound robotic and you can't translate the tones and stuff like that and the pitch into other languages when often it's needed. Anyway, as you can see, I can go on and on about that. But for now in this video, I want to talk about something different and something very specific. And that's the danger in using these. And in fact, the danger in having your face and your semblance being used for this, because when it does make these mistakes, or if it says something wrong, or it says an incomplete sentence, or ends up having a bad type of translation or anything along those lines, not only does it show your face with your voice and your lips moving saying that, but you gave it the authorization when you signed up for the program yourself. And so there's actually nothing you can do about it. And you will be held liable for anything incorrect that said that you posted out there in some language that you don't understand at the end of the day. And there's another problem with this, in that then it's very easy to take your semblance, your face, your video, and other people can use it to make it say other things. If you're already using it to say random things in random languages, then it's very simple to do it in different languages, and suddenly you can't really negate it, because if you've been saying stuff in German, Spanish, Italian, and Polish, and suddenly you're saying stuff in Russian and Portuguese and other things, but you didn't authorize that, and in fact it's telling people to do other stuff that you wouldn't want, suddenly it gets into a very big mess. And like I said, this isn't just hypothetical. In fact, it happened to the CEO of HeyGen, and he got his own face stolen for some crypto scam. So anyway, this is just a PSA. It's just to be very careful when using these and when featuring your face for these programs, because I just foresee there's going to be a lot more and more of this stuff going on. And I know for those of us in the translation industry, sometimes we're dealing with stuff like this. People want us to use it. People want us to experiment around with it and do stuff with it. And this is just to let you know to be very careful. Also, if certain clients or something say they want to use this rather than translators, well, show them this video, because or tell them what's going on in this video. Let them know, because this can be quite dangerous for anyone using it. Anyway, I just wanted to give that quick PSA for you to beware. Obviously, HeyGen is not the only program out there doing this, but you should be very careful with stuff like this, because I think there's going to be a lot more of this in the future, because there's almost no way to verify once it's done. You can tell if it's AI, but if you're already using AI to do these translation things, then it doesn't matter if you can tell it, because people will just assume that it's been you, and they can't tell when it's you or not you. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Just a quick announcement, and hopefully it can help you down the line sometime. Otherwise, I will talk to you next time. Okay, thanks. Bye. Savedum.